Anyway, he's got this thing in Tampa that he sells for $150.
Brad thinks I should charge $1,500 for it. I go, I'm giving back to my community for 500,000 followers. Brad says it's stupid. I should be making money off you guys.
You're a sweetheart.
But Brad is a car salesman, and I'm not that kind of tactical guy. All right, this is the way it is, Brad.
Oh yeah, let's see what hold on, let's see what Gen Pop grips look like. The great John Cerasani admitting defeat.
So when Brad was like, hustling in his first jobs, I was playing football in college and broke all my fingers. So the gripper is not.
How much?
It was up to 120.
My best is 152.
Oh, really?
But 121 is pretty decent.
Is it?
He can't break 100.
No,
He gets to about 120. This kid right here has got the same grip strength as you do.
Now I can't hit it.
I've got real business people.
Right.
It's more of a valuable audience, I think, to a business. It's 25 G's.
Yeah.
For some reason, I feel like almost like, ew, I don't
Right.
do that. What do you think?
So I tried to do that for a minute, but I didn't do it exactly like that. I did it like as a Las Vegas experience. Hey, you're gonna come in, you're gonna be on my podcast, we're gonna go out to dinner, we're gonna gamble, we're gonna be part of this whole thing. I got a hotel. I did it for like $1,500. So yeah, exactly. It was worth it. And the people that did
Now
it.
you got a platform.
Right.
Okay?
I can charge more.
What do you mean you can charge more? $1,500, dude?
Yeah.
You definitely could charge more than that. Like,
Yeah.
to me,
No, I know people.
see, as I'm talking to you, I know what Andy's talking about, because in reality, your podcast could change someone's whole game.
Yep.
But is it likely to? I don't know. How many listeners do you have? But like in reality,
Yeah.
people should pay you 10 grand to be on your podcast.
Yep.
People should be paying me 50 grand to be on my podcast.
Here's what. So I know some lower viewed podcasts that are charging like $5 or $6 grand, and their value proposition isn't even necessarily like the views. It's like giving them a platform with the content too. You know what I mean? So you're walking out of there with a professional
And
video.
do I not add a tad of credibility to it?
Well, for you, yeah, you're different. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to say names, but there's a couple people.
Because just to catch you guys up, in case you didn't hear our last podcast, like he's not really for all the, buy my course people.
Yeah, I mean, but what would I be selling?
You.
Yeah, but I'm giving it all away for free right now on the internet.
That's
so.
your fault.
Yeah,
And it's not all. You're not giving nothing away for free, bro.
Brother.
You're exposing yourself, gaining an audience. That's what
Yep.
you're doing for free on the internet. And by the way, that's not free to you. It costs you. You just probably not realizing it. But
Here's what I'd rather do, Brad.
and by the way,
Yeah.
do you do all those videos yourself? Like yours aren't professionally produced. Like that. Yours are like.
here and there they are, but the 90% of them are.
Well, I think your style is going to get more popular. The more natural, homemade.
I don't think it's sleazy, man. I'm not gonna do it, but I think you should. You could.
Well, I know I could.
See, for me, my thing has always been like, I'd rather give the audience stuff for free and make my money from brands. Build this following and then make money from the brands. If ever make money. You know what I mean?
Well, dude, you should make, you get paid when people come gamble with you on that boat?
No.
What?
I'm gonna pay for any of that stuff.
John, what are you doing it for then? Dude, you want me to coach you?
Brother, I sold a company.
It doesn't matter that you already got money, dude.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean if a $100 bill blows by, you don't pick it up.
Pick it up and put it on black or
Go, put it on black. Instead of betting, instead of playing in like jet pop like you do, you could really gamble.
I think if I build it, it'll come, dude. And
Dude, you've already built it.
Yeah.
But if you go, yeah, why not? And then you go and you invite everybody like you did, but you didn't know you could get paid.
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's called being new. No biggie. Next one. I want a piece of the take.
Yeah. So I just worked out something. I'm doing something in September that's along those lines with the Borgata Casino in Atlantic City. It's owned by MGM, beautiful property. And it's partially that, but also partially just the way I gamble. I get a bunch of freebies, so we're able to kind of stretch the give. Listen, man, when I went into 2024, I decided this is brand building year, okay? I was doing these in-person events, okay? And I'm not selling like Andy's selling some upsell of these things. So come to my event for $100 and there's 9 things to buy above that, right? I didn't have anything to buy above that, and I don't want to have anything above that because
Well, you can't because you're making fun of those people.
Exactly.
You don't want to become one.
I don't want to do it anyway. So then I would do these events, and if I sell a ticket price for $100 or $150, and I do it in a nice place or whatever, I'm like breaking even, maybe
I
making
know,
a
but
couple $100.
But if I were a follower and a hater, I'd say, well, if you're so rich, why you need my $100?
I'm doing a one in Tampa on September 7th.
How much is that?
It's $125.
Okay, how many people do you want to attend?
70.
Okay, so if I give you $125 and I buy the 70 seats
Yep.
from you, and then I sell them for whatever I sell them for, you're okay with that?
Well, you would give me 70 different people that I don't have, that I haven't had. So there is something attractive from that.
I know, but I could get on my phone and I could say, hey, me and John Cerasani are going to be in Tampa, Florida. You don't follow this cat, go check this crazy man out, and we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. We're only taking a handful of people. It's 1,500.
Yep.
You'll sell 70.
So when
But you could also say 15,000, and you know what changes? The quality.
Yeah.
You got to realize, like, dude, these people, business opportunities, connections, like all kinds of shit. So, like,
So how do you get those people to buy it though? They're
you got to have something to buy.
right. No. But how do you find the person that's wants to spend the $1,500 just from posting on Instagram, or do you have a funnel?
They're everywhere.
But how do you get them? By just talking about it on Instagram, or you
Talking about what?
are you running ads? How do you market the $1,500 ticket?
Same way you just said.
Okay.
How do you market your $100 ticket? And by the way, perceived value, dude. $150 to come hang with you.
I think it's a different lane than I'm in, Brad. I think it's just a different lane.
It's not a different lane. You're selling it for $150.
Brother, I built this thing.
Dude,
with like,
listen, there ain't no nobility
Brother.
in keeping it cheap.
Brother.
John, you're not coachable.
Is Joe Rogan doing that?
Yeah, he does that.
Joe Rogan's doing what you just described? Come hang out with me for 15 grand?
Well, dude, do you have $400 million?
Did Joe Rogan ever do it?
Joe Rogan used to stand outside of a comedy shop and sell CDs.
Okay. Did he say, come hang out with me?
Yeah,
for
he
15?
said, please, come to my show. This is interesting. You have a hang up on it. You think it lowers you.
You approach it, I do.
It depends
That's
on how
exactly
you do it.
right, actually.
I would
That's
agree.
Actually, absolutely correct.
I know.
Think it lowers
Dude,
me.
trust me, I'm a empath. I'm an empath. You know what an empath is?
Yes.
Empath is, I can feel what you're feeling. I feel people. I just discovered that the other day. But dude, trust me, I understand. And it kind of makes you seem like a slimy, okay, but it's based on how you do it. It's slimy in ways, like 150 is slimier than 15,000. The 15,000 is a filter. You don't want, dude, someone could pay $150 and come and kill your ass. Like, you want people that are really wanting to be there. 15 grand, they really want to be there. 150 bucks, dude, they don't really want to be there. And they don't value it. It's only 150 bucks. If you said, Brad, come with me over to the Wynn, hang out with me for the day, you'll get laid, you'll meet all my friends, I'll get you comps everywhere. And in my mind, you know, that 15 grand, no problem.
Yep.
Who'd you rather have, me or some with 150 bucks that doesn't have no money hanging with you? Now, if you're like, I'd rather have the, well then, dude, I don't know what to tell you. I guess you haven't graduated yet to
use
common sense.
To use car sales and
No, dude,
slimy fucking
listen,
tactics.
yeah,
you're right. I haven't graduated that.
Cerasani, hey, you can sit here and protect your ego. The fact is it matters who you're around.
Yeah.
You're around a bunch of gen pop with $150 fees. Like, you get billionaires in there, I bet you you're not. You get multi-millionaires with you? No, you're sitting around gen pop. You're bringing gen pop in to make fun of gen pop. Anyway, he's got this thing in Tampa that he sells for $150.
Brad thinks I should charge $1,500 for it. I go, I'm giving back to my community for 500,000 followers. Brad says it's stupid. I should be making money off you guys.
You're a sweetheart.
But Brad is a car salesman, and I'm not that kind of tactical guy. All right, this is the way it is, Brad.
Hey, listen. He only believes it's worth $150 to hang with him for, what is it, 2 days at a casino and learn your routes and get on your social
Pay
media.
Brad 10 grand so you could hear stuff that you can find on the internet.
Are you going to listen or flat? Like, why are you charging $150 to hang
That's
out
like my
with
cost. That's the cost of what I'm giving them. The dinner and drinks is going to be like, comes out to be that.
I know, but that's my point, dude.
Yeah.
What about you? You're no value?
Yeah. Bro, if I could get 15 grand a person
You
and actually
can.
make significant money, it'd be one thing. But what I found when I tried to do this a little bit last year, charging 300 or 400 to make a couple grand, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, just do what it's going to cost me because making a couple grand.
3
ain't
or
worth it to me.
400 again. I wouldn't do 3 or 400 either. You go the extreme route and you say, okay, there's no value to talk to you and experience you.
Right.
There's no value in that, John.
Yeah.
Is there value or not? Here's what happened, dude. You tried it for 350, 400. Not many people were excited, and you thought, oh, they don't want it. Let me lower it. You're like me. You're like, it's got to be worth it, or you can't get behind it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's because you have ethics and integrity.
Right.
And that's why you kind of don't like those people. When in reality, it's only because you don't fully understand what they're doing. Because some of them are legit. Like they can help you. 5K. You need 5K to speak to my audience. I thought you wanted to help people.
I might do it for free, to be honest with you. You asked me the question.
Yeah, so what would you charge? 5 grand.
Depends what it was. Like
I know.
if it's to come talk to salespeople at AT&T, I know they got a bunch of money, and they want me to teach them how to sell
Right.
business to business sales. I would probably charge more for that, actually.
How much?
In that specific scenario, probably at least 10.
Now, what do you think I get to speak?
Yeah, what?
Anything they want me to speak on.
Yeah, but if it's somebody and
I don't give. How much do you think I get charged to speak?
if they're selling tickets,
Maria, how much do I get to speak? 50K just to speak? How many of those do I do? I get 50 because I asked for it.
yeah,
You get 5 because that's all you'd ask for it.
yeah,
And not only that, you should be talking to your house going, dude, I'm John Cerasani. Like,
yeah,
I get people coming to the Bellagio because I choose Bellagio.
yeah,
So what else am I getting? You're already starting to do that.
yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, so dude, that ain't sleazy either.
Yeah.
It's called, hey, you want me to come there and show everybody that?
Yeah.
Like, aren't you one of the ones authorized? Well, that's because they want you
Yeah.
to go show their
Yeah, yeah.
So you're getting that influence and that pull. Now you need to learn how to leverage it and monetize it, and not in a sleazy way, but in a John Cerasani valuable way.
right, right.
Because like, if you want to come hang with me in my house, dude, I don't want everybody in my house.
Right.
So to me, well, if I did something like that, I'd want to know that these are real. So I'm going to charge minimum 10 G's.
Right.
Or you ain't coming to my house.
Yep.
And by the way, I don't care if nobody buys a ticket. Then don't come to my house. I
Right.
don't need your money. This is an opportunity where
Well,
you
that-
can come
that-
to my house.
Yeah.
You can meet my friends. You can meet my kids.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
meet my family. We can discuss business. Who knows what'll happen?
Right.
But it's 10 G's. I'm not going to go, well, I'll invite you over and then I'll Venmo request whatever it costs me. Fair enough?
Listen,
No.
that's
It's
a-
like, you want to come over, John?
Yeah.
It's 10 G's. Now, if I like you,
Yeah.
hey, come on over. It's, obviously, come.
right. Man, listen, bro. I don't want to say. I don't want to say. Agree
This
or
conversation is
disagree.
going to make you millions.
Listen, bro.
I can already tell.
My shit's
You're already. I can already, because I'm an empath.
Yeah.
I can already tell you're in your head. You're like, he's
Well, I should because I know I should.
right, but I
know I shouldn't
I
do
don't
that.
want to look like this in front of all these.
No, I don't
motherfuckers.
mind looking like it, but you got to realize this is new, right? I haven't been sitting.
Yeah,
on
that's
this,
it.
I haven't
That's all
been
it
sitting.
is.
I haven't been sitting on this popularity for years. This is basically the last 6 months. The shit's gotten this popular. You know what I'm saying? And I built it by not doing stuff like that. But now we got it. What do I do with it? I've always taken the mindset.
I'll tell you what to do with it.
My ideal situation, Brad, that I have brands giving me money over here.
Bro, if
and
I
these
can
people
squeeze
don't.
this higher than you did, would you listen to me?
I'll listen to you regardless. Go ahead.
What's it say?
150.
And I didn't go. Yeah, I was in prison.
I'm getting financial advice on how to make money from a guy that came up in the used car sales world and went to prison. Perfect.
Dude, you're what I call a, what's the word? Snob ain't the right word. It's a, what do you call it?
Pretentious.
No.
Arrogant.
No. Not an elitist, not a snob, but I forget the word. Anyway, you believe in all this,
Yeah.
It is possible for somebody to come from the mud
Yeah.
and still be a good person.
Well, no.
Yeah. So like, I'm a good person, period. And what's
Yeah.
good about it is, like, I don't need everyone's validation. Why? Well, because I already know I am.
Yeah.
I'm just as good as you and President Bush. Like, I'm just as good as everybody. And everybody, regardless of where they came from, and what they had to go through is capable of winning, don't you think?
I think so. Yeah.
So again, college route and the Beaver Cleaver family route, that's definitely a good route.
Right.
I would have rather have been playing defensive tackle, but I had to go another route.
Yeah.
I had to get kicked out of my house at 16 and fucking figure out. And sales was the only thing that made me any money, and I didn't sell illegal.
Yeah.
And I'd bet that I am more than that. John, you may feel like, man, that was a battle, but it really isn't. You know what that was?
Dude,
Hey, do you know what that was?
What is it?
What if I said I want to come and live in your house for a month? What would you charge me?
I don't believe it's not
What
worth
would
it
you
to
charge
live-
me?
To live in a house for a month?
Yes.
50 grand at least.
See, because
Yeah.
you value
Right.
your home.
I think it goes against my
You don't-
brand,
you
and I'll
don't
lose.
promote
I'll lose.
charging, John.
Okay.
You don't promote charging.
Yeah.
You ever hear me charging?
Brother.
Yes or no?
It's such a different lane with our audience.
I know, but you're missing one thing.
Yeah.
You're thinking you're going to look like a cheese ball publicly pitching this. It's not you, bro. If you're talking to them and you're interacting with them on the DM, then you're not that famous. You don't have to go to college, and just because you did doesn't make you successful. Period. It's the fast lane, baby. you can
Nothing wrong with that lane.
Dude,
There's
you're
nothing
not
wrong
even in a lane. You're on the shoulder of the highway with blinking hazards.
Yeah.
We need to get you in a lane, okay? But again, there's no talking to a brick wall, and you're still a little bit of a brick wall.
I got like Nick Cannon, Burt Kreischer, Jimmy Kimmel, people like that following me because I'm not some internet guy selling. All right, like it's not the lane I'm in. It's that simple, bro. I shouldn't even told you about the party in Tampa because you're leaning into that.
Dude, what are you talking about? You pitch it all the time on social media.
I know. I go for
Yes,
it.
you do. I follow you, bro.
What do I pitch?
Hey, come with me, $150 and da-da-da-da-da. I've heard you pitch it.
Well, because I do in real life stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
so
it's
you
not gonna
so
make-
you are in that lane. Why do you keep saying you're not in that
It's not
lane when
gonna
you're in
make
the
money.
lane?
I've never done it once to make money. It's obvious I'm not trying it.
See, there's
obvious
the
I'm not trying to make
thing.
money.
He wants people to realize he's not doing it to make money. That's the difference. If you do it to make money, you're a scumbag. But I'm not doing it to make money.
You said that.
Dude, I'm just saying you're not. You just said I'm not in that lane. When you are in that lane.
I'm not doing it.
You're
to
saying
make
all
money,
these
right?
people follow you because you're not in that lane. When you are in that lane, you're just charging 150 instead of 15,000.
150 is the cost.
It's
of
the
event.
same thing. You're still in the lane, bro.
I don't think there's one person that's ever going to accuse me of trying to make money.
Hey, let's get on this podcast.
That's all I'm doing, bro. Big deal. So your position.
Hey, by the way,
don't
what
change
day is
positions.
that? What day is that?
September 7th. So you got
He's advertising. He is in the lane right now.
Well,
He's
when's
trying
it-
to get you to buy his ticket.
I don't
the
give
only
a
difference is this is a cheap ass ticket, and he's gonna have Gen Pop show up.
Brad talking out of both sides of his mouth.
No,
So his position.
I have proven my
So,
point.
so he goes, "Why are you selling anything?" And then before he was
Watch
saying I
this
should sell.
later.
Before he was saying sell it for 15.
No, I said
So
you're
listen,
not
you're double talking.